This is a public service. You alright, man?
He got me because I came into this lane to go up front. I'm trying to catch you.
So he pulled in front of you like that because of it? Doing all right. How about you?
Okay.
Alright, so as you can see, so this guy was going into this turn lane right here, and you can see that the double yellow line, well maybe you can't see, but the double yellow line stops right there. So that's the beginning of the turn lane is right about there. So I don't know if that's 100 feet from the intersection or what. We're gonna see if we can get a comment from the officer about this. Like he's giving him a bunch of citations. Looks like you gave him a warning. So a couple warnings, and he is issuing a citation, I'm assuming, for the turn lane situation.
into traffic and have a breakdown. I they do it all the time. They do it all the time, but the problem is that you're coming head on it. All right. You take care. Have a good one.
Mind if I just ask you a question about the scenario here? So, were you already in that lane when he came out into it?
I had turned in right in this area here, not in the lane, to make the left to go into the racetrack.
Okay.
And he had already come through the gore down here.
Across the double yellow, or
He came through the gore. See where the car? You can step out here with me. See where the gore is, the painted gore?
yes.
He had gone through there and come into that lane and was right there in front of me already. And there was 2 other vehicles behind him.
Okay.
So it's follow the leader.
Yeah.
So what happens is that everyone thinks that they can cut through here.
Yeah.
This section is a left turn lane. That section is the left turn for either way.
So in a scenario like that where the turn lane technically starts right there where the double yellow stops,
I would say right where the double yellow stops, yes.
So if it's backed up past that point, is it your obligation to stay in this lane prior to that?
You should.
Okay.
You should.
Okay.
I think you can agree with me on that. Because if you cross a double yellow...
I think that's reasonable. Yeah, but I can also say I'm guilty of doing what that gentleman just did.
And I understand. And that's why
Not with the police officer right in front of me, but...
Well, here's the thing is that my job isn't to just ticket people, it's also to educate. And I don't know if you heard what I said to him.
I heard most of it.
He was issued a written warning in reference to crossing over the double yellow.
Yeah.
He was issued a written warning in reference to not providing proof of his registration.
All right.
However, he was issued a written citation in reference to his expired tag.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, I didn't hear that. I did hear that he was issued a citation.
Yep, plain and simple.
All right.
I mean, the whole thing is that now, as of right now, we could probably end up what?
Yeah, see that guy's going.
Pickup truck. You see, this is.
I just saved him.
Well, yeah. So that really shouldn't be done.
Yeah.
Because the problem is that if you have someone coming north on Tomoka Farms Road and they get in this left turn lane to turn into the racetrack, and they're not paying attention to people coming into that lane.
Do you think the argument could be made from if you have cited them there, the opening was there?
That's going to be up to interpretation of the judge.
Yeah, okay.
The problem is it's a double yellow here.
Yeah.
And it's clearly marked it's a left turn lane.
Yeah, I do see that.
That's all.
All right.
I mean, but it's open to interpretation of the judge.
Yeah. So if one of the people came up to you and asked you a question and you didn't know the answer to it,
I'm going to go to the statute book.
so you'd make a good faith effort to find out the answer?
Yes.
So the First Amendment of the Constitution, it secures 5 fundamental rights to we the people. Could you tell me what those 5 freedoms are?
As of right now, I'm going back to my job. It's nice talking to you.
You swore an oath to this.
I understand. However,
so
I'm not going
you'll
to...
make a good faith effort, or you won't make a good faith
make
effort?
Good faith efforts all the time.
So will you make a good faith effort?
I err on the side of caution.
So will you make a good faith effort?
I respect you.
I respect you as well, but will you make a good faith effort?
What is it that you're... What is it that you want me to
What
do?
I'm asking is, there's 5 freedoms secured to us by the First Amendment of the Constitution.
Okay.
Could you tell me what those 5 freedoms are? And if you can't, which is okay.
Probably off
would
the
you
top,
make
I don't remember all of them, and
Okay.
I would go ahead and I would look. But I know you've got freedom of speech, freedom of the press, freedom of religion. And off the top of my head, I'm losing the others.
Okay, assembly and
Assembly.
petition.
Okay. But
Yeah.
but the whole thing is that...
It was all about good faith.
Right. But the whole thing is that I try to do my job as best as possible. And if I have to err on the side of caution, I always err on the side of
That's good.
of
I
caution.
appreciate that.
Okay?
Yeah.
Any other questions?
That was it. What was your
Ray.
Ray?
Yep.
All right, good
Yep.
to meet you.
I think I've met you
Trooper.
before.
Have you? Did I ask you that question?
No, I think I met you. Your name's Mark?
No.
No? I thought you were Mark. Okay. I know I've met another guy before.
I know Mark.
Oh, okay. Mark. I know Mark because he does. I met him years ago. It's been so long since
Okay.
I know. But look, I'm glad you're out here and you're keeping people honest.
Yeah. And I'm looking for good officers.
Right,
That's all I
right.
want. That's the only reason I'm doing this.
Right, and I get it. And I
Yeah.
get it.
We desperately need
that's
them.
why. And that's why when you came up, I'm like, I just don't want you walking out in the middle of the road and getting hit. And I mean, right now we're somewhat protected. My lights are on. It's people can see we're standing here, but I don't like to stand out here on the road very much, especially I-4 and 95.
All right, right on.
All right?
All right.
All right.
Well, you take care
Take
and
it easy.
stay safe,
Nice
all right?
talking to you.
Nice talking to you. Do you write jaywalking tickets?
Just be careful.
All right.
No one to get across quickly.
All right, thank you. We're out here today to ensure our natural rights are respected by those who swore an oath to support, protect, and defend the rights of the people. The purpose of all interactions is to peacefully promote government accountability and transparency. Please like, share, and subscribe so this message can reach as many people as possible. I implore you to peacefully seek redress to any and all of your grievances. This is a public service.